Are you simply stuck at home and you are going crazy? Well, today we're going to go over 7 really fun indoor games that you can play with your family. Hi, welcome to Educate Our Youth. My name is Aja, and each week I give tips, tricks, and strategies on parenthood, family fun, and just simply ways you can educate your child, because building stronger families shape the future. So if you're interested in any of those things, then support me by liking this video and subscribing below to the channel. And don't forget to click those bell notifications, because that's the only way that you will get notified when I upload a weekly video. This game is called Don't Have a Baby, and what you will need to do is divide your family into 2 teams. Well, we are going to do 2 teams of 2 people, and you will designate one person to be the runner and one person to not have a baby. You will grab all the pillows you can find around the house and you will get them all in one central location. Then you will grab the biggest t-shirts you can possibly find in your home. And the 2 people that are having the baby will put the big shirt on and they will stand on one side of your living room. The runner's responsibility is to go grab a pillow from the pillow stack, run to the other side of the living room, and stuff the pillow in their partner's belly. The pregnant person cannot have a baby. So if a pillow falls out of their shirt, then the runner has to run that pillow back and run it back to them and stuff it again. So it's really important that your pregnant person knows how to stand without having a baby. For our family, we're going to go ahead and set a timer for 2 minutes. When the timer goes off, the first team that has the biggest baby will win. So go grab your pillows, grab your large shirts, and divide up your family. Let's go! On your mark, get set, go! Our teams were tied. Woo! This next game is called Oh Silly Monster. This actually helps your family build communication. So what you will do is get some chairs and you will sit them back to back. Each person will need a sheet of paper, a pencil, and something to write on. So they're going to draw their silly monster for 2 minutes and they have to communicate their picture to the other person. And that person has to draw exactly what they are hearing their partner say and draw our monsters for 2 minutes. Once that timer is up, you will compare each other's pictures, and the team that has the closest representation to each other wins, because they had the best communication. Are you guys ready?
Yay!
Alright, so don't forget, you're going to set your timer.
We got one right here.
Now we are going to compare our silly monsters and see which team got the closest. So this is team number 1 and team number 2. So we'll go with the winners for team number 1. Alright, so this next game is called Coin Battle. Divide up your family into 2 teams. Each team will need 1 penny, 1 nickel, 1 dime, and 1 quarter, and they will also need 12 cups. And each team will find 4 special cups to put their coins in, and they will arrange their cups in any design that they want to. The other team has to throw the balls. They will get 2 balls per turn, and they have to figure out where each one of the coins is. The first team to find all 4 coins wins. If the other team puts a ball in a cup that does not have a coin in it, you will leave it in its position, but you will turn it upside down. That way they know that that did not have a coin in it. If both partners get a ball into a cup, then they get the balls back and they get another turn. Pong, I put a little twist on it, and this time we are doing truth or dare pong. What you will need is some good old pong balls and different colored cups. One color cup for your truths and one color cup for your dares. And you are going to write out 5 truths and 5 dares. And you're going to put them inside the cups and arrange them in a good old triangle. Try to mix them up. For this game, you won't do a timer. You are just going to simply throw the balls. It's each man for himself until all the cups are empty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo-hoo!
Racing cups. And all you need is 2 cups and something to divide the table with. For example, we use a tie. You could use tape if you would like. And this game is all about listening to your partner. Each team will have 2 or more players. You will have one person that blows the cups, and you will have the rest of the players on the other side of the table coaching that person. So that person must be blindfolded, and they're gonna have to listen to their team tell them exactly how to throw the cup. Because if they touch the divider, or if the cup goes on the other side of the table, then they have to start all over again. The first team to get their cup across the table wins. So remember, this is all about building teamwork and listening. Here.
Hands behind your
I
back.
can't do it behind my back.
All right.
On your mark.
On your mark, get set, go.
Blow.
Wait, hold on, wait. Okay.
You got it, Taryn. Alright, so this next game is called Good Old Candy Balance, and each person is for themselves. So in this game, you will set a 1-minute timer, and within 1 minute, everybody has to balance the spoon in their mouth and see how many M&Ms or Skittles they can balance on their spoon. When the timer goes off, whoever balanced the most candy wins. On your mark, get set, go. Once your timer goes off, go ahead and gently take the spoon out of your mouth and count your candies.
She had 22, I had 23.
I was sweating over here.
I had 20. So the women knew how to balance.
Woo! I won 23. This next family game is called Let's Bet Some Doubles. All you will need is 2 dice. And what you would do is go around your room and everybody can find things that you would want to bet. So really good things to bet are like candy, money, and good old family time. So in order to bet some of your free time or things you can do for another family member, you can go ahead and cut up some white sheets of paper and go ahead and bet things that you simply can't put a price on. I bet 1 free breakfast of their choice, and I will make it. So think of really creative things that you can do to help build your family and build some more close-knit family time. Once you have gathered things that you could possibly bet, you will go around in a circle and you will roll the dice. Each person gets 3 chances to possibly roll a double. The object of the game is to roll doubles the first time. If you roll doubles the first time, then you win the entire pot in the middle. Once you roll 3 times and you don't make a double, then you have to put something in the pot. So all these things that you're writing or betting, you don't put in the pot until you have rolled 3 times and you did not roll a double. The first person to roll a double on their first turn wins and they get everything. If you win a double your second or third roll, that means you're safe. You do not have to bet anything. All right, so we're ready to play. That's my first roll, second roll, third roll. I'll put in a Kit Kat. He won doubles on his first roll. So that means he gets the entire pot to himself. Well, I hope you are ready to go have some fun. So thank you so much for coming in and tuning in. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you click that subscribe button below. And if you have any other really fun indoor games, I would love to know, what do you play when you are at home with your family and you are going crazy? So add those games below in the comments. So now that we played all 7 games, I want to know, which game was your favorite game?
Candy balance.
Coin balance or coin, whatever the coin battle.
Coin battle was probably my favorite too.
Coin
Which
battle.
game do y'all think was the hardest game?
And that blindfold.
The blindfold.
blowing the cup.
Blowing the cup.
Yeah, blindfold.
All right. Woo! See you next week.